Connecting with friends and family is an awesome thing. Today, in this world of internet, where we are highly connected, using our desktop, our phone, or our tablet, we can bring the world at our fingertips. Using any of these devices, you can video chat with a friend, you can post your pictures, you can pick your selections, or book your tickets for vacations, and etc. But do you think how is it all possible? Well, behind the scene, this is all being engineered by an API. An API is actually known as Application Programming Interface. If you ask Google, the API definition is as below. In computer programming, an API is a set of routines, definitions, communication protocols, tools for building software. Phew, it's a quite long definition and very technical, but logically, it's very true. It's absolutely correct. But let's understand an API with our example. You can consider an API as a service provider. Like suppose when you hit an app and you want to access something, you send a request to the server. The server processes your request and then delivers the response to the application. The communication channel in between here is known as the API. For instance, when we shop on an app and finally when we pay through online, when we hit the pay button, you usually send the API request using the bank API to deduct the amount. Now the bank API processes that and updates its transaction in its database. Once the transaction is done, it sends the response back to the application. Once the application receives the response, based on its response, it gives you the notice whether the payment was successful or not. And if the payment is successful, you receive your order. Now here, the API was the channel between the application that you shopped with and your bank. The APIs follow certain rules and protocols and are highly secure, and so they are very safe to be used. And hence this APIs makes it all possible for us to do what we want. So next time when you think of an API, think of some service which takes your order and gives you what you want.